Unless you've been living under a rock, there's actually a new era that's starting in Monster Gyms very soon. So the multiverse era is actually coming to an end, and so there's going to be a new one replacing it. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know everything you need to know about this new era. We have so many leaks on monsters, events, and everything else. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. So yeah guys, take a look at this. If we head over to the news and in game, in case you guys didn't know, you can actually get these multiversal era blessing. Usually this only happens whenever they are ready to basically come up with a new era, meaning that the multiverse era coming to an end. When it says multiverse era blessing or whatever it says before era blessing, that means that that era is actually coming to an end and there's going to be a new one. So we're going to go ahead and collect all these three of them. So they give us Astronites and a few other ones like Nordberries and Electrines and stuff. But here guys, we're actually going to take a look at everything that's coming out to the game very soon. So let's go ahead and get into this because I'm super excited guys. All right, so head over to my Discord if you haven't already. Join the Monster Gaming's official Discord. We have over 8,000 members, so go ahead and join if you haven't already, and head over to the ML sneak peeks and you'll see this all for yourself. So link in the description down below obviously. But anyways guys, we have Historia era badge. So this is what the next era's badge is going to look like. You guys know how there's multiverse era and you know what the badge looks like for that obviously. So this is going to be the new one and it's called Historia era badge. So I assume there's probably going to be like monsters from the past probably. We're probably going to the past for this era. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's just from the name Historia. That's where I got it from. But anyways, it looks pretty cool, right? I like it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it or no? I personally do like it though. Let's see who we have here. So we've got Krishmet design. So yeah, it's like an ancient design. So yeah, I was right, and we're kind of going back. Oh, the chronicler. What? This looks like the keeper actually. So they changed it from the keeper to the chronicler, and basically yeah, look at the book. You can literally see the book right there guys. Oh my goodness, no way. And that book kind of looks like Monster Device, I think that's his name, or what is it? What's the name of the monster? That monster actually came out, I believe, part of Galactica, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of the monsters that kind of got released near the end. Oh, here it is. It's called Device 22. So this monster is the one that I'm talking about. Don't they like look alike right there? And obviously this monster is actually based off of the keeper from the legendary era. He should be somewhere over here if we take a look at him right here. So the keeper, we have him. So this legendary is actually becoming a mythic, or not mythic, yeah, a mythic actually. And originally he had bulwark as a trait, so I assume that's probably going to be what this new monster is going to have, the mythic one. If not, obviously something better, or sometimes it's not even better, sometimes it might just be different, so more unique, you know what I mean? But anyways, so who else do we have? Isotis. Oh, what kind of like, what do you guys think of this design? No? I like the chronicler's design. I think that looks pretty cool. Who else do we have? Enkedo, the Antam design. Okay, this sounds quite interesting. Okay, so we have another design of a monster coming soon. Anyways, let's see who else we have here. Oh, this looks like a scientist. Actually, no, I take that back. I just seen the green part and I was like, it looks like a scientist. It's called Osiros. Osiros' design. Okay, so this is the baby design. Take a look at this, guys. And then we have obviously the actual design, like the adult form. Now what I actually kind of overlooked was the baby designs for these guys. Which one you guys think has the best design overall? And we're including baby and I guess adult, or you can do you can pick one adult and one baby. I feel like for the adult one, he has to have the best one. What do you guys think? And then for the baby one, I'm trying to see which one looks best. This one looks silly because he has his tongue out, so I don't know. Can we just give it to him? He has a pretty big forehead too. But anyways, if you guys want to go ahead and pause and read the description for the chronicler, or again join my Discord and read it for yourself there, you can do that. We have Pirater Co, or what? Pirate? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Pirater Co or is it Pirate Arco design? And then we have obviously the baby design. Oh, look at his teeth. Oh man. And then we have the actual design. Now he for sure has to have sword as one of his relics. Come on, we gotta have that, right? And then you guys can go ahead and read the description Or which one is that? This is the one. So the description of him, if you guys want to go ahead and quickly pause and read, you are welcome to do so. Anyways, we have basically the ultimate and a bunch of skills for who? Pirate Co. With the Thunder and Water attacker with Drowned, Electrify, Torture Immunity, and Life Regen skills. Oh man, this one's packed with a lot. Let's start off from the end. Moderate thunder damage to all enemies applies Mega Stun, Daze, and Bleeding to all enemies. That's the ultimate. And we have a moderate war damage that comes with Drowned. I don't like this one. I don't like Spark Tank. Removes all tortures from itself, applies Life Regen. That one sucks too. I like this one because it comes with 2 tortures and it deals pretty good amount of damage too. This one is meh. I don't like that one. I like this one, the massive war damage. I think that's cool. I feel like you could have been a lot better. I like this one too. This AoE skill, I think this one's cool for sure. I feel like the monster could be usable for sure. We'll have to see the traits obviously. It does say torture immunity, but that could either be the skills or an actual trait. Now, somebody got updated, their skills got updated, let's see. So before it was Tawazum, which is the same name, obviously we have applies anticipation to all enemies, and disables anticipation on all enemies, applies blind to all enemies. Then you have applies anticipation to all allies, disables anticipation on all enemies. Oh, so it's probably a bug, I assume, right? Because why are you applying anticipation to all enemies when you're just removing them straight away after that, you know what I mean? But this one, it applies to everybody on your ally team and disables anticipation. So it's basically like a better version of what is that one monster from the Doomed era? Oh man, the Thunder one, Thunder and Light one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Galvanus, that's the one. So kind of like that, but like better because you're disabling anticipation on everybody. That one couldn't do it, and you're also applying blind to them as well. That's definitely a what should we call this, like a bug fix, or should we call it a buff? We can call it either one of the two, I would say. Anyways, let's see what else we have. Another monster that we have skills of and ultimate of. It's a dark and light support with resurrection and healing skills. Oh, is this one gonna replace? Maybe. It's called Ozeros. Oh, that's the one we saw earlier. So moderate dark damage applies negative effect protection to one enemy. We have removes all torture from all allies, heals. I actually like this one. I think this one can be usable for sure. Kind of wish it came with an NER, but then that will just defeat the whole purpose of removing all tortures, I feel like. But I would definitely get rid of this and apply like, or do like a remove all negative side effects instead. I feel like that would have been better. But anyways, resurrects one ally with 50% life, applies precision. Resurrects all allies with 33% life, applies life regen to everybody. You also have a healing one ally by 50% and applies precision. We have true vision and life regen to all allies, and then a low dark damage and applies negative action to all enemies. You also have healing all allies by 30% skill, which I feel like players are probably going to use because this one's probably going to be a spammable one because it doesn't say requires cooldown. So players will definitely run this, I feel like. And then removes all negative effects from all allies, heals all allies by 50% and applies evasion and double damage. That's a really cool ult. Yeah, I feel like that monster will be usable for sure. Then we have Enkidu, right? This one, if you want to go ahead and read, go ahead and do so. But is that it? Really? That's all the leaks we have so far? Alright, here's the thing. If I do get more leaks, I will definitely share with you guys. Actually, there is another one right here, Krishmeth, which is an earth fire attacker with bleed, fire weakness, and extra turn skills. So moderate earth damage. Where's the extra turn skills? I'm like looking for the extra turns right here. So low fire damage gives an extra turn, moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies bleeding and gives itself one extra turn, heavy fire damage and gives one extra turn. Oh sweet, so we have 3 extra turns. Hopefully we'll be able to cycle with those 3 skills. Now this one I feel like we should be able to, because this one doesn't have a required cooldown on it, or else it would say it. So that means that this is basically spammable, which is really good. So that means that this monster will most likely be a unlimited turner, basically. Attacker, you know what I mean? Then we have Call to the Sun, which is a very heavy fire damage to all enemies, applies Mega Sun, burn, and ignite to all enemies. Cool. Else, what else do we have? So this monster will definitely be meta if that skill is actually 0 cooldown. But anyways, who else do we have? We have Isotis, which is a dark magic attacker with random tortures, blindness, sunburn, and nightmare skills. Ooh, that's a lot of tortures. But yeah, this one applies a random torture, very low dark damage, applies nightmares. Moderate dark damage to one enemy, applies nightmares and sunburn to one enemy. You have a random torture while dealing damage, and then you have nightmares and blind to all enemies while dealing damage, and then you have a random 2 tortures. I feel like this will actually go well with those 2 ancestral monsters that really benefits from tortures. that's for sure. And then applies anticipation to all enemies, disables. Oh, this was the monster. Yeah, this was the one. Remember, guys? Yeah. Okay, we saw that earlier. Yeah, then this monster will be a meta for sure too because of that skill specifically. I feel like players will definitely run it. The Chronicler is going to be part of the Era Shop offer. Okay, for those guys wondering. We have the Henstel, which is part of the bounty hunt. We don't have too much info on him yet. Mad and Matter, that's going to be part of the seals. We have Aquatorum, which is part of the team race. Then we have some legends. Oh no, this is Panev's Conjuring. Okay, so these two are going to be part of Panev's Conjuring, and this one is going to be the Ancestral monster. It's going to be an Earth and Dark monster. And then don't forget about PvP. We have Pirate Crow or Pirater Co, whatever. AO. And then we don't have the leak for the second Golden Legends Pass, but the first one's going to be Krishmeth. And we don't know who's going to be the free Legends Pass monster yet. I know a lot of you guys wanted to know that, but you can actually get more info from my Discord, like I said. Go ahead and join if you haven't already. But anyways, the Chronicler, it's a magic metal controller with time stop, cooldown evasion, curse, and nanovirus skills. So it's basically another denier, basically. Time stop and nanovirus, applies nanovirus, applies cooldown protection, restores 50% stamina. This one applies time stop, gives an extra turn, moderate metal damage to one enemy, activates all cooldowns, and curse and nanovirus to one enemy. Applies time stop and nanovirus to all enemies. This monster, I feel like this monster will be a bit usable, but the thing is, not a lot of players are definitely going to obviously be using it because it's going to be through the Era Shop offer, which is a bit hard to a bit difficult to actually kind of obtain and then invest in as well, because it costs a good amount of money and not a lot of players have the money for it, obviously. So I feel like this might have a potential. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, who else do we have here? Oh, this is the what do you call it? Oh my gosh, the Ancestral monster. Let's see. So it's an Earth to Dark support with trait disable, curse, sandstorm, and random torture skills. Okay, I really want to know about this one. Sandstorm. We have curse while dealing damage. Low earth damage to all enemies, applies a random tortures. We have moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies a random torture to one enemy. Moderate special damage to one enemy, disables traits for one turn. Low earth damage to all enemies, applies curse and random tortures. Disables traits. Oh, I like the trait disabling for sure. Removes taunt, gives one extra turn. Moderate special damage to one enemy, disables traits on one enemy, gives an extra turn. Here we go. This is where it gets better, guys. All right, this is where you want to kind of like listen. Removes evasion from all enemies, applies curse, double healing to itself, and then low special damage to all enemies, disables traits on all enemies, not sunburn, sandstorm to all enemies. And then the ultimate, it applies curse, quicksand, sandstorm, and bane to all enemies. Ah, interesting. Is that his awakening? Wait, no. I actually want to see. This is for sure. Yeah, Enkidu the Untongued, right? I just want to double check to see if this is the. Yeah, this is the Ancestral monster. So that ultimate, I feel like that's actually his actual awakening. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out, because it's just a bunch of tortures, really. And I want to see, I want to know how easy it is to obtain that. Upcoming monsters: Grandmail, Enrich, and Pyfolius. This is probably part of the, I think maybe this is part of the, actually no, I don't think it is. I was gonna say it's part of the multiversal, but I doubt it, because usually when it comes down to like near the end of the era, what they end up doing is they ended at what do you call it? They ended with a bounty hunt exclusive monster. I don't think that is what I think it is, basically. Anyways, evolving trait for Krishmeth, we have Hardened, Nightmares, and Area Bleed. Okay, what about Ice Test? We have Anticipation, True Vision, and Random Torture. Oh, Area, I actually like that one. I think that one's cool for sure. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it with the leaks. So huge thanks to everybody that posted the leaks, and also Chinchilla leaks as well. Thank you for sharing this with us. But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are mostly excited for. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Guys, see you next one. Peace out.